Ma, this is a start this one. Ma, this is a cut section view of a four-stroke diesel engine. Cut section view of a single cylinder four-stroke diesel engine. So that is the cut section of view. That is the cut section of single cylinder two-stroke petrol engine. That is the cut section view of say, single cylinder two-stroke petrol engine. So what is the main difference between a petrol engine and a diesel engine? What is the difference between petrol engine and diesel engine? For a petrol engine, we'll be having spark plug. So that is the spark plug. For a petrol engine, we'll be having spark plug. For a diesel engine, in place of spark plug, we'll be having a fuel injector. In a diesel engine, in place of spark plug, we'll be having a fuel injector. Okay. This is what we are going to do in this means valve timing diagram. So all the engines are divided into two. One is two-stroke engine, four-stroke engine. All the engines are divided into, basically all the engines are divided into two. One is two-stroke engine, one is four-stroke engine. What are two-stroke engine, what are four-stroke engine mean? A two-stroke engine, that engine where they will be having ports. Basic difference between two-stroke and four-stroke is, in a two-stroke engine will be having ports, in a four-stroke engine will be having valves. These are the valves. One first valve, second valve. So you can see the valves. చూపిస్తాను రండి. The valves, these are the inlet valve and outlet exhaust valve. So these are the valves. Okay, these valves will be reciprocating inside the this cylinder. Okay, this is cylinder head. These valves will be reciprocating. So valves closing and movement of the valves will be taking place by a cam mechanism. Because cam mechanism ఉంటుంది. This cam mechanism will be opening and closing these valves. Okay, this cam mechanism. Here also we are having a cam mechanism. Here, this కింద ఉంటుందమ్మా cams. ఇది this is the cam. If you rotate it, we can see that cam. Okay, that cam mechanism will be opening and closing these valves. This is inlet valve. This is exhaust valve, outlet valve. Inlet valve, outlet valve, or exhaust valve. Why it is called exhaust valve means exhaust gases will be coming out of this valve. Whatever the exhaust gases will be coming out of this valve. Inlet air. This inlet air will be coming into the cylinder if it is a diesel engine. Okay, it is a diesel engine and it is a petrol engine. So in a petrol engine, having a this is a spark plug. This spark plug will ignite the mixture. లోపల ఉండే సిలిండర్లో ఈ spark plug will ignite that petrol and air mixture. Okay, here we don't have that. This is a diesel engine. In a diesel engine, only air will be coming into the cylinder. See, let us see the strokes. Let us see the stroke. In a suction stroke, when the piston is moving from top dead center to bottom dead center, in a suction stroke, only air will be coming into the cylinder through the inlet valve. This inlet valve is opening and the air is coming into the cylinder. Okay, when the piston reaches to the bottom dead center, total this gap is filled with air. In a diesel engine, in a diesel engine, only air will be coming into the cylinder through the inlet valve, and this space is filled up with air. Now the one stroke is completed. What is the stroke? Suction stroke. Next, compression stroke. Compression process. In the compression process, the piston will be moving from bottom dead center to the top dead center. In a compression process, the piston will be moving from bottom dead center to top dead center. It is called compression stroke. The air will be compressed to high compression ratio. 15:1, 20:1, the compression number. What is that? V1 by V2 means compression ratio. What is one V1 means? The air, the volume of the cylinder V1 before compression to the volume of the cylinder V2 after compression. This is the V2, the gap between this wall and this piston. ఈ wall కి మధ్య piston gap ఏ V2. What is V1? This is V1. The volume of the cylinder before compression. The volume of the cylinder after compression is called V2. So V1 by V2 is nothing but compression ratio. So compression ratio. No, compression. This is compression. Okay. In the compression ratio, because of high compression ratio, we are compressing the air to high pressure, high temperature. To that high pressure, high temperature air, we are injecting the fuel into the compressed air. ఇప్పుడు ఫ్యూయల్ అనేది ఇంజెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం లోపల. ఓకే, నౌ ఇది డెమో మోడల్ కాబట్టి అనుకోండి, వీఆర్ ఇంజెక్టింగ్ ద ఫ్యూయల్ ఇన్ టు ద కంప్రెస్డ్ ఎయిర్ విచ్ ఇస్ దట్ హై టెంపరేచర్. హై టెంపరేచర్ ఎయిర్ లోకి ఫ్యూయల్ ఇంజెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం త్రూ ద ఫ్యూయల్ ఇంజెక్టర్. దిస్ ఫ్యూయల్ ఇంజెక్టర్ విల్ బి రన్ బై ద ఫ్యూయల్ పంప్. దిస్ ఫ్యూయల్ పంప్, ద పైప్, దిస్ పైప్ విల్ బి కనెక్టెడ్ టు ద ఫ్యూయల్ ట్యాంక్. ఫ్యూయల్ ట్యాంక్ నుంచి ఎయిర్ ఫ్యూయల్ సక్ చేసి ఫ్యూయల్ పంప్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, పంప్ చేస్తుంది త్రూ దిస్ ఫ్యూయల్ ఇంజెక్టర్ ఇన్ టు ద సిలిండర్. Okay, now we have injected the fuel, diesel fuel into the compressed air. So that air will take the heat. Air అనేది already heated air. Fuel will take the heat from the air and it will start combustion. Fuel అనేది heat తీసుకొని it will start combustion. Okay, combustion జరిగి after combustion what will happen? The air will take the heat. Air అనేది heat తీసుకోవడం వల్ల expand అవుతుంది. The air will expand and it will push the piston down. This is called expansion stroke. This is called power stroke. One is suction, compression, expansion. 3 strokes happen. So in the expansion stroke, we got the power. This is the power stroke. So expansion and gas in tarvata, what are the exhaust gases? Combustion and gases and body pampichestaru. So which stroke we are sending out? That stroke is called exhaust stroke. In the exhaust stroke, we are sending the gases which is available inside that to the outlet valve. Exhaust valve ద్వారా exhaust gases బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. 4 strokes are completed to 2 revolutions of the crankshaft, 1 power stroke we are getting. So this is called 4-stroke engine. To complete one thermodynamic cycle, this 4-stroke engine requires 4 strokes and 2 revolutions of the crankshaft to get 1 power stroke. ఒక power stroke రావడానికి in a 4-stroke engine it is required 2 revolutions of the crankshaft and 4 strokes of the piston. It is a 4-stroke engine. For that engine, 2-stroke engine, to complete one thermodynamic cycle to get 1 power stroke, or to complete one thermodynamic cycle or to get 1 power stroke, the 2-stroke engine requires 2 strokes, 1 2 1 2 to complete one thermodynamic cycle to get 1 power stroke and 1 revolution of the crankshaft. It will take 1 revolution of the crankshaft. Here 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. 2-stroke engine, 1 revolution of the crankshaft. 4-stroke engine, 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. 2-stroke engine, 1 revolution of the crankshaft. Again I tell you. Okay, to get 1 power stroke, this required 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. That required only 1 revolution of the crankshaft. This required 4 strokes, 1 2 3 4. That requires 2 strokes, 1 2 1 2. That is the 2-stroke engine. This is the 4-stroke engine. That is the difference between 4-stroke and 2-stroke. So now understood, no? It is a cut section view of a diesel engine. In a diesel engine, we'll be having fuel injector and valves, inlet valve, outlet valve. So basic difference between 2-stroke and 4-stroke engine means in a 4-stroke engine we'll be having valves, in a 2-stroke engine we'll be having ports. In a 2-stroke engine we'll be having ports, in a 4-stroke engine we'll be having valves. So here you have to time the valve timing under. That is called valve timing diagram. You have to draw the diagram based on timing of the valve. So these are the inlet valve, outlet valve. As it is a 4-stroke engine, we'll be having valves. We have to time the valves so that proper combustion of the fuel will take place inside the cylinder. That's why it is called valve timing diagram. Okay, engine design చేసిన తర్వాత what the engineer will do, he will time the valve. ఈ valve correct timing maintain చేసి ఆ valve చొప్పున ఇచ్చిన స్పెసిఫికేషన్స్ లో టైమింగ్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తే then the proper combustion of the fuel will take place. దీని నుంచి బెటర్ ఎఫిషియన్సీ మనకు వస్తుంది. That is the reason valve timing is very important for a 4-stroke. Port timing is important for a 2-stroke. Valve timing is important for a 4-stroke. Port timing is important for the 2-stroke because timing అనేది very important. ఓకే, మరి మీరు కూడా టైమింగ్ వచ్చారా? టైమింగ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. టైం లేకపోతే రావడం వల్ల ఆప్షన్ పడేది కూడా ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది. అదేనమ్మా టైమింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వై వి మెయింటైన్ టైం. సో కరెక్ట్ టైంకి వస్తే మీ ప్రాపర్, సో యూ విల్ గెట్ ప్రాపర్ మార్క్స్, యూ విల్ గెట్ ప్రాపర్ అటెండెన్స్. ఓకే, ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే ఇది ఆల్సో. దీంట్లో కూడా మనం టైమింగ్ మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి. సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ వాల్ టైమింగ్ డయాగ్రామ్. కరెక్ట్ టైమింగ్ ఉంటే ప్రాపర్ కంబషన్ జరుగుతుంది, ప్రాపర్ వర్క్ అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. అదర్వైజ్ ఇంజిన్ విల్ ఫెయిల్. నువ్వు టైమింగ్ మెయింటైన్ చేయకుంటే ఇంజిన్ విల్ ఫెయిల్. ఎప్పుడు ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది, ఎప్పుడు క్లోజ్ చేయాలో తెలియకోకుంటే, సో ఎప్పుడంటే అప్పుడు ఓపెన్ అయ్యి ఎప్పుడంటే అప్పుడు క్లోజ్ అయింది అనుకో, సో ఈ సక్షన్ ప్రాసెస్ దగ్గర ఎగ్జాస్ట్ వాల్ ఓపెన్ అయింది అనుకో, ఏం లాభం? సో సో ఆ ఎగ్జాస్ట్ గ్యాస్ అని మళ్ళీ లోపలికి వస్తాయి. అర్థమైందమ్మా? సక్షన్ ప్రాసెస్ దగ్గర ఓన్లీ ఇన్లెట్ వాల్ షుడ్ ఓపెన్, ఓన్లీ ఎయిర్ షుడ్ కమ్ ఇన్సైడ్ ది సిలిండర్. ఎయిర్ క్లోజ్ అయ్యి నువ్వు అది ఓపెన్ చేసావు ఎగ్జాస్ట్ వాల్, బయట ఉండే గ్యాసెస్ లోపలికి వస్తాయి, ఎగ్జాస్ట్ గ్యాస్ మళ్ళీ లోపలికి వస్తాయి. దట్ విల్ ఫెయిల్ ద ఇంజిన్. సో దిస్ టైమింగ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఈ టైమింగ్ మెయింటైన్ చేయాలంటే వీ షుడ్ ప్రాపర్లీ టైమింగ్ ద వాల్ట్స్. ఓకే, మస్ట్ షో ఈ బుక్ ఏమా